Yes, Suzuki Rico once again with the Ryan Rivers career mode here at VWE. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for the love and support on the previous videos. And speaking of previous, that's where we are now. The last episode was quite an important one, so spoilers, 3, 2, 1. Ryan Rivers was given a no to starting his WWE career by this man, William Regal. You saw him training just before this clip. Regal's come in, told him no, and told him that he will go and get the reasons why it was a no and pass those on to Ryan, who would then go and back into the Performance Center, training with El Mogo Jr., trying to input everything that he was told by the hierarchy, the reasons why he got a no. And while this was going on, Ryan would then get interrupted once again, this time by the Road Dogg. Road Dogg had some big news for Ryan. He was gonna get sort of a second chance, as you can see here, against Javon Evans, but only on a one-match contract. So Ryan did his best during this match to try to, again, implement everything that he was taught and beat Javon Evans in the process, which he would do. And you would think that that would be it, but no. What's more telling and important is what actually happened after this match, which we will see here in just 3 seconds time. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Ryan was not done at the end of this match. We still don't know what come over him and why he did it, but he decided to go on a rampage and beat the hell with a steel chair out of Javon Evans. And that was how the episode would end. So the fallout to that we're gonna get in the coming episodes, I suspect. Shocking behavior, but that is what is now gonna take us into today's episode. I'm looking forward to this one. I hope that you guys are too. I hope that you're strapped in, ready to chill and ready to enjoy another one and see if we get some answers as to why Ryan would do this to Javon. Let's get into it. I get it, you did a good thing, Ryan, by going and doing the live matches, but I still can't wrap my head around why attack Javon after the match. You did such a good thing. Maybe you even could have got yourself a contract here. If you just won the match, you did what they asked you to do, but instead you have to go and attack the guy after the match with a chair. He's one of the top prospects. He's possibly even getting called up to the main roster, and you go and do that to him. I just do not understand the logic, the thinking behind it. Ryan, please help me out here. Whew. Sir, with all due respect, I did what I had to do. They wanted to see character. They wanted to see personality. I gave them that in spades. And also on top of that, I gave them something to remember. Look, I had a one-match contract. It didn't matter whether I won, lost, did what they asked, didn't do what they asked. It was a one-match contract. I had nothing to lose, sir. I had nothing to lose. And I knew that I'd meet you here at some point today. I'm glad that you've came early because we're gonna have to cancel your training if you want us to, of course, because your strategy seems to have worked. Javon Evans has been into the PC this morning and he is absolutely livid with what happened after the match, and he has demanded to Road Dogg, to HBK, to myself, that they make a rematch between the two of you at the next up-and-coming live event. That happens to be tomorrow, so I want you to go home, get some rest, get yourself ready, and in match shape. And I guess do what you do, because, like I say, it's your strategy that seems to have worked. Yes! Yes! Wow, that is mega, 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 mega. I want to train some today. Listen, you're not getting into the ring today. If you want to do some cardio work, you can do some cardio work. Hit the weights or whatever, but stay out the ring today. Keep yourself fresh. Go and do your thing against Javon. Make an impact like you did, and see if that strategy can work for you once again. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Make the most of it, Ryan, is all that I'm saying. Well, here we go then. It seems crazy to say this, but for someone who doesn't have a WWE contract, we have got some bad blood in this match. We heard Regal, he said it to Ryan. Javon Evans is livid. He's really, really fired up for this match. And it seems like Ryan knows that already, as he's trying to have a slow start against Javon here. To the top rope he goes though. The punch is caught. And oh, look at the power. Look at the power of Rivers there as he just launches Javon into the corner. And he is going to do what he needs to do, for my money at least, in this match. And that is keep it at a slow pace. At least that's the way it started out. Look at Javon roll out the way there, but to no avail. And this is why Ryan has to keep this at a slow pace, because Javon, if he gets motoring like that, this could be a short night in this match. But Ryan counters back straight away, and oh, did you hear that chop? Absolutely just, oh. And then one to the back after the big shoulders, and Ryan is driving that fire out of Javon Evans. He's driving the air, the oxygen out of Javon Evans, and he is showing the crowd that he has got this in hand, that he is indeed, in his mind at least, the number one. Look at this dominance from him. It's hard to disagree when you see him in the ring like this. Just absolutely decimating Javon Evans, who came into this match with all that anger, all that angst, all that frustration. And Ryan is just slowly and surely just beating that out of him. Javon's not been able to show that aggression. Complete control by Rivers. And this is a huge opportunity for Ryan as well. We heard Regal say that it's possible Javon is going to get a call-up soon to even the main roster. And Ryan's beaten him already. And if he beats him here again tonight, my God, those chops. Just lighting up the chest of Evans. He went for that DDT again. This time Ryan was wise to it. And this is not wise by Javon to keep going toe-to-toe with Rivers. It's not wise at all. Oh, it's hurting my chest listening to that. And my Lord. Absolutely just collapsing Javon did Rivers there with that chop. And he is just in complete control, almost able to do what he wants, it seems, to Evans in this match. Brutal from him. Absolutely just brutal from him. Got back with you following that little break, and it has been all Ryan Rivers so far in this match, as he now goes for the submission as we come back on Javon Evans. Can he get him to tap here? That back, that midsection of Javon, inside the ring, outside the ring, it doesn't seem to matter. He has been absolutely punished around that area, but it's not enough, it seems, at the moment, because he is not tapping out, and he actually manages to fight his way out of that submission. That's got to come as somewhat of a shock for Rivers. The crowd have been electric in this arena, really into this match. Look at Javon here. You wouldn't normally see something like that from him. Just absolutely shoving Rivers' shoulder into the post, but this is what keeps happening. You think that Javon's going to get a chance to start motoring, get some offense in this match, and he's just cut off by Rivers, who now is going to up the tempo, up the brutality even more, and try and cave the chest of one Javon Evans in, and that is just pain. That is pain, 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 pain. You get the picture. For Javon, who finds himself outside of the ring once again. Rivers bowing to the crowd. He thinks this is it. And it looks like he's going to be willing, you know, to take the count-out victory here. Javon cannot get himself up. He's starting to stir. Now, Rivers has not saw that, by the way. Javon rolls into the ring, but he can't capitalize on that opening there. Again, just getting cut off. Listen to this crowd. They have gone from mixed to almost hating Ryan Rivers, it seems, as he locks this bear hug in, concentrating on that midsection once again. He's been wearing it down throughout this matchup, but Javon's not going to quit here. He's going to keep fighting, and I think that anger coming into this match could be fueling Javon here and keeping him in this match. What's this though? Look at this from Javon. Out of nowhere. It's one. It's two. Rivers manages to shift his weight. It's one. It's two. It's... oh. Did Javon just kick there, or did Rivers let that go? In any event, whichever one of those two events happened, it was close to ending this match, and you see now, even the impact of the buckles is just collapsing Evans in this match. The young OG, oh, again, he's almost finished here. He really is almost finished. Oh, I thought we might be going for 10 more beats to the chest there, but no. Look at the strength, the deadlift suplex there. From the outside of the ring back in. The crowd seem to be getting behind Rivers again now. It's a really strange atmosphere here. They don't seem to know. Because there you hear, there's a lot more boos there than there is cheers. I think they're appreciating what they're seeing, but they just don't like the guy who's giving it to them. What a Superman punch into the corner. Evans tries to fight back. He can't fight back. He eats a brutal spear. And once again, Rivers wasting time here. He could maybe have closed this match out. But instead, he's going to play to the crowd. Clearly feeling like he has got this match completely in hand. And maybe he has. Who are we to say that he hasn't? Our Magic Sevens there, he calls that. Another big shot to the midsection of Javon, and he is now going for what he's going to start calling, he said, the Dynasty Lock, and he has got it all the way in, leaning back and tap it out. The young OG who just could not take any more in this match. It's another dominant display from Ryan. What on earth is happening here? What is happening here? Some more interference after the match, and oh, atomic drop. Ryan caught off guard here. Oh, nice dodge there. He slipped that punch like an absolute champion there, did Rivers. Big spine buster. What's happening here now? Not again. Not again. It is again that steel chair. You saw Javon still on the outside of the ring. He's going to be hearing the echoes of this chair, and it's going to be bringing back bad memories for him. But one thing for certain here, Ryan Rivers is showing the world he is not somebody to be messed with as he hits the history maker. So much for that interference. Rivers standing tall in the ring once again. Going to a triple threat match here for Rivers. This match came about by a call from Mr. Regal telling Ryan that if he wanted to, he could take part in this match once again at the... What's the word I'm looking for here? Help me out, guys, help me out. At the request of Javon Evans, who was supposed to be fighting El Mago tonight. But he wanted Rivers added to this match, and of course Rivers has took the opportunity. So yet again, it's another one match contract for Rivers. But all throughout this match, as we're seeing the tail end of this match, because it's a bit of a bonus one for you guys here, he has managed to divide and conquer in this match, the entire match. And it's worked. It's a strategy that has worked out well for him. He at first had, as I'm trying to catch you guys back up here, Javon outside the ring where El Mago is, and did work on El Mago Jr. in the ring. Javon did manage to get in, so then Rivers powerbombed El Mago Jr. to the outside, and well, we're picking it up from there. It's been the oddest triple threat match I can ever recall. It's been like two singles matches going on simultaneously at the same time. You've had Rivers versus Javon out the ring first, and El Mago versus Rivers in the ring. And now you've got Javon in the ring versus Rivers, and Mago Jr. on the outside of the ring versus Rivers. There has been no offense coming from El Mago towards Evans, and there has been no offense from the young OG to El Mago Jr. It has been a very, very, very odd triple threat match, but enjoyable, and it's shown Rivers to be really, really strong, to be honest, because he's dominated both the match inside the ring and he's dominated the match outside the ring, regardless of which way around it's been. And that's just going to look good on him. I'm surprised that he's been getting these matches. I know that he's surprised too. But that assault on Javon outside the ring just a couple of weeks ago has really got him and opened the door to some more opportunities. But Javon continues to call Rivers out, and it's really not working out for him because he's just getting beaten up every time he does. And for someone who's trying to make his way, and he's possibly on the verge of getting to the main roster, the fact he keeps losing at these live events is not going to do his credibility any good at all. Oh my. Oh. That makes me feel a little bit... ugh. Yeah, no DQ in this match, guys. It's a triple threat match. You might see the broken kendo stick that was brought into the ring earlier by El Mago Jr. Didn't really work out too well for him. It ended up getting turned on him. And both Mago and the young OG have been on the receiving end tonight. Nothing they've tried has worked out for them. It has been another completely dominant display by Ryan Rivers. And you can see he thinks highly of himself, and performances like this are the reason for that. The bow to the crowd usually means he's thinking about the end. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what? What are we seeing here? Two grown men on the shoulders. It's a double history maker from Ryan Rivers, who bows to the crowd once more. That is an incredible showing of strength. It's 1, it's 2, and it's 3, and Ryan Rivers wins again with an absolutely dominant display there. I don't think I've ever seen that from him. A double history maker, both men on the shoulders at the same time. Surely you would think that sooner than later this man is going to get a call up, but we'll have to wait and see for that. Again, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please do hit a like, leave a subscription on the channel, leave your feedback below, leave your comments below. I look forward to all of that interaction. But until the next one, thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you again in a couple of days. Until then, bye-bye.